Andy Reid was asked about your performance. He said, we've been giving Travis Kelce a lot of, what is this, Geritol? Is that like an aging thing?
Dude, I don't know, man. Coach Reid's the best. He pulled one out from the, this is probably, what is Geritol? Yeah, look
It's got to be something with old people. Yeah, I don't know.
But it's like from like the 70s or something.
What about this? How is your head feeling? You fucking did a headstand in the middle of the game.
He caught me with a Charlie horse on my thigh. Yeah.
Caught you in the jump.
I got a Charlie horse more than I got anything going on with my neck.
All right, listen. Landing on your head was interesting. What the fuck were you doing reaching for the pylon after? Did you think you were not down?
Just feeling stupid that I did in the end zone. So I'm just like, motherfucker, man.
You had been down for like 4 seconds. Boom.
Like, God damn it, Travis. You're on the fucking 1 yard line. Get in the goddamn end zone. Stop jumping, man.
Favorite things of the game was that. I just love the reach. It
looks even worse. They did it in a slow motion on the broadcast. It made it look even worse.
Wow.
Okay. You're right there. Just, God damn it. Get in the fucking zone, Travis.
Holy shit, that was funny. That was
too funny, man.
Kingsley Suamana took you out after the Hollywood Browns touchdown.
Yeah, that was fun. Kings is the man, dude. Everybody was just out there finishing downfield, man. Listen, when you're in the end zone, it doesn't matter what's going on, man.
I love the way you fall on this too.
Yeah, I was just like, fuck it, let's go, man.
You get a little extra shove on Kirby right there. Can we talk about the hurry up after the catch? Is this smart football? I think it is, and I noticed it on the broadcast.
Well, it's definitely smart football, and I kind of looked at Pat, and I was like...
So this is what I wanted to talk about, because I saw you give like a very subtle, just like something with your finger, whereas a lot of teams, they'll do like this big old, like this huge gesture, and that signals right away in the opposing coach, like, hey, they're trying to get this snapped off because he doesn't think he caught it. A lot of times you'll see a challenge in that instance. Do you guys talk about this? Do you try to make it subtle, or is that something that you just did instinctually?
When I caught the ball, I felt the ball hit the ground.
Right,
and
so
that doesn't mean I didn't have possession of it.
Correct.
I'm saying like it's in my hand, ball hits the ground, or as I'm going down.
Okay,
and
this
I'm
is
like,
questionable.
I don't know if they're going to try and at least give this a chance. And now it's out of our hands and it's in the
question.
Booth. You know what I mean? So I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, it might be smart if we just did a quick, you know what I mean? It's the first down. Might be smart if we just get up here and go. And I think everybody kind of felt the exact same way. I'm not going to say it was like we did it because I was like, hey, yo, let's do it. But I was even thinking what the coaches were thinking on that.
Usually the coaching point is if there's any doubt, right? Like if you have to wonder, like, did I catch that or not? You tell the guy.
Put it in the booth. Don't even put it in there.
Hurry up, get on the ball, especially if it's a first down, big play like that one was. Yeah. It did make me realize like how much the rules of a catch have changed over like the last 10 to 15 years. Like, because I think by the old standards of a catch, this was absolutely not a catch. Because you used to not be able to touch the ground. Like the moment it touched the ground, they would call it like, hey, that's trapping, not a catch. But now you really don't lose possession. Like your right hand slips off of it, but your left hand maintains full contact and the ball doesn't really roll.
Grips the entire time.
So like in my heart of hearts, do I think you maintain possession the entire way? I don't think so. But based on how we rule a catch these days, I don't think this would have been overturned if it was reviewed anyways. And the official in the booth said the exact same thing.
Yeah.
I think by the way we would determine a catch today's standards, I think that would have been upheld anyways. But
and I know nothing about 90s basketball because they weren't born until 2002.
Right.
And I threw it out there. It wasn't as Hakeem Olajuwon dream shake in the post.
What are you talking about? You look exactly like
it was definitely the guy behind me and give him a little shimmy for sure.
I thought it looked exactly like it was like I was watching Olajuwon play football for a second.
Shut the fuck up.
Look at that.
Shout out to KG. Kevin Garnett
not Travis Kelce.
Also had a little bit of this shake in his post-up game. See, that was just me in high school, man. Give me the ball in the post. That's what I was saying. They don't want to see me in the post with my back turned.
I was talking to somebody on Monday night, I can't remember who it was, but they asked me, how does your brother feel that? And I'm like, I think he just takes a picture before he turns around, like where those guys are at in his head. And he knows timing wise that they're going to be on him when he catches the ball. And he just takes that little jab step. Like, what is your thought process? Like, what causes you, because you obviously can't see them. What causes you to be able to do that?
Jason, I got eyes on the back of my head.
No, you're not Cam Scannaboo. You don't have, you can't see that well.
Fields.
What?
I know exactly. I look up at the Jumbotron right before I catch it.
I don't buy it. I'm not buying that.
Could you imagine if I did
There are guys that claim that, but I don't buy that.
I've looked up at the Jumbotron one time when I was running in the open field just to get caught.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
No, you take a mental, like you said, you kind of just feel the game. I realized that, who were the two closest guys to me, and one was directly in front of me coming down to play me into the flat. And then there was one guy coming from the inside out. And how am I going to get this ball? How am I going to get more yards?
Jason Kelce brought up a fascinating topic after Taylor Swift dropped her latest album, The Tortured Poets Department. The question on everyone's mind was whether his brother Travis Kelce has been performing better on the field since Swift released her intimate tribute to their relationship. The retired NFL legend, now 37 years old, decided to investigate this matter thoroughly during the October 15th episode of the New Heights podcast that he co-hosts with his younger brother Travis. During the show, Jason dove into the numbers by sharing his brother's performance statistics from Kansas City Chiefs games that took place both before and after Swift released her provocative track on October 3rd. The song in question features bold lyrical content with playful references to their physical relationship, including memorable lines about nature metaphors and intimate moments. Travis, who is 36 years old, couldn't help but laugh out loud as Jason read through the statistical breakdown that an observant fan had compiled and shared on social media. The data Jason presented was quite revealing. Before the song dropped, Travis had played 4 games where he managed to record 15 catches totaling 188 yards along with 1 touchdown. However, after the song's release, his performance showed a noticeable uptick across just 2 games, with 139 yards and another touchdown to his name. Travis found the entire comparison absolutely hilarious, especially hearing his older brother analyze it so seriously on their podcast for thousands of listeners to hear. After carefully reviewing these numbers, Jason offered his assessment. His wife Kylie had already gone on record saying this particular track ranks among her favorite songs on Swift's new record, which added another layer of humor to the situation. Jason's conclusion was measured yet amusing as he admitted uncertainty about whether the correlation was truly significant, though he acknowledged the undeniable comedy in the coincidence. If you're enjoying these behind-the-scenes stories about your favorite NFL stars, make sure to subscribe so you never miss an update on what happens next. Swift made her triumphant return to support her boyfriend at the Chiefs game on October 12th, marking her first appearance since the album launched. The Grammy-winning artist didn't attend alone, bringing along WNBA sensation Caitlin Clark to witness the Chiefs secure a victory over the Lions. The energy in the stadium was electric as fans spotted the superstar couple together once again. Jason hasn't given his younger brother any breathing room since Swift released the steamy song, which Travis confessed left him genuinely worried about their father Ed Kelce hearing it. The protective older brother has continuously teased the Chiefs' tight end with pointed questions, asking whether the song makes him feel more self-assured or perhaps overly confident about himself. Jason emphasized that this wasn't just any ordinary song on the album, but rather a very specific and personal dedication to Travis himself. Travis has attempted to downplay all the suggestive content in the lyrics, insisting that he thinks the song is fantastic while jokingly suggesting that Jason simply isn't grasping the true artistic meaning behind the music. The deflection strategy hasn't worked particularly well given how explicit some of the references are throughout the track. The Chiefs have faced significant challenges during their season so far, experiencing a difficult beginning that saw them lose their opening 2 games for the first time since way back in 2014. The struggles continued with a third disappointing loss against the Jacksonville Jaguars on October 6th, leaving fans and analysts questioning whether the team could turn things around. However, they managed to bounce back the following week with an impressive 30-7 victory over Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions on October 12th, providing some much-needed relief and momentum. Looking ahead, the Chiefs are preparing to welcome the Las Vegas Raiders to Arrowhead Stadium on October 19th for what promises to be another crucial matchup in their quest to stabilize their season and build consistency. Before we wrap up, remember to hit that subscribe button if you want to stay updated on all the latest developments surrounding Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift, and the entire NFL season as it unfolds. The intersection of pop culture and professional football has never been more entertaining than watching this relationship play out both on and off the field, with Jason Kelce providing hilarious commentary every step of the way.